Hello and welcome to Jeremy's Yorkshire Allotment Adventures from what is a glorious evening here, and it's been an absolute beautiful day. Sunshine with heat. It's been really nice. The birds have been singing all day and they're still singing now. And I'm sat here next to my tulips that are coming up. I've got strawberries here. Behind me the leeks are doing extraordinarily well, so I'm leaving those another couple of days before we take them out. And I don't know if you've noticed or not, the growing frame has gone. This is where the growing frame was, and it's making way for my new growing frame that will go up in the next week or so. And that's been a bargain, but I'll tell you all about that. Today's show, what's happening? Well, we're going to look at recycling and what we can do to help the environment. I know this piece of white stuff is plastic, but it will save me money in the meantime. This is part of the old COVID testing kits, and you may have some of these lying around. Some unused ones, you may have got rid of them. If you've got some lying around, I'll show you what to do with those. I'll show you what to do with cardboard tubes and newspaper also in today's show. Behind me here we have beautiful daffodils. It's really great to have you all on board, and welcome also to the new viewers, and we're getting more and more each day. So sit back, relax and enjoy the show. Before we carry on with today's show, you may have some eagle viewers noticed I'm wearing my slippers. That's because, well, I've been down in the allotment all day, I've been in the house, got clean, had a shower, put my slippers on, and then thought, oh, I might as well do some filming. So that's why I'm wearing my slippers. So, it's all about recycling today and saving money. So, utilising what you've got around to make your pots. And, well, obviously you can buy pots, little ones, big ones, small ones, whatever size you want, you can buy. However, they are becoming rather expensive. I've got a neighbour who loves his newspapers. We don't have newspapers, he does. So we take a newspaper, very simply. Now I tend to fold a long one in half like this, and then you just get something round that you can use as a template. So I'll pop that in there like that, and then now you need to leave obviously a bit at the bottom to be able to fold in to make the bottom of your pot. You can roll as much as you like. Don't be too thick really, because your bottom doesn't hold together very well. It's a bit too thick. So about half of a newspaper. There you are. Put it in. Easy as pie. Now leave a gap at the bottom. Fold it in like that at the bottom. Very simple. I like to bang it down a bit, and then if you can, take it out. You may notice sometimes it pops out the bottom. Don't panic. Then what I do, I fold the top over as well to hold everything else in place. Now you've noticed this one's very long. You don't have to have them long. There you go. Your own pot created in seconds. Something you can do in the house while you've got a moment in front of the telly. Make yourself some pots. I've got different sizes here, look. So you can do all different things. You can chop them in half, make them really small. Put them in something, obviously, keep them upright, fill them with soil, and they'll love it. Now, the other one is one I love to do, turning a round tube into a square. What you do is, very simply, flatten it. Now this one's wet, and then flatten it the other way. It may come apart. Now, what you're going to do here is, take a pair of scissors, and at the bottom, you're going to cut 1, 2, 3, 4 slots, and then fold them in. And all you do is you fold them across. One goes under, one goes over. Now the last one's always very tricky because you're going to get that one under this one. So pop that under there, like that. Oops, there you go. It's a bit wet this, I don't know why. Stop the video there. That was absolutely rubbish instruction. So I've decided to find a clip from the past. We're going to go back to when I did round tube into a square tube a lot better. Oh, I've got a huge beard, by the way. So I'm going to show you now how to turn a round tube into a square one. It's really quite simple actually. So all we do is you get your round tube and you flatten it. And this is something that the boys and girls can do at home at this stage. There you go. And then push it together and flatten the other side. So instantly you're going from round to square. Now this is where the children have to be careful. I'm sure you've got a pair of safety scissors. You need now to cut the ends, one end into a section, 4 sections. Now, so there you have it. And the 4 sections, make sure that your flaps there don't go right across, that they're halfway along, because the next part you're going to do a bit of well, mixing up. So it's really simple. Once you've got your 4 sides done, you do in and out. So the first one in, can you see it's going inside there? Then the second one will go in. So it goes in, out, in, out. At this stage here we are, look, and the final flap here now has to go under and over. And there you have it. Oops, it's popped out. There you have it. A very simple but effective cardboard tube. That was better, wasn't it? Now back to me in the greenhouse.
Other ways of doing it, of course, is egg boxes. There you go. That's free of charge. Also, put lots of and cartons. Now this is often one of those ones that has those little bug things that you can. Is it probiotic? There you go. Cut the tops off. Oops, I'll put that up later. And you have another pot. You can pop some holes in the bottom. Put another pot. Isn't that magnificent? Now, yesterday we had this. Ta-da! Yes, and why do we have this? Well, Darren from Wakefield sent me this across. He says, what you have to do is take it apart. Now, that's probably easier. Oh, actually, very simple. Prise it apart like that. Discard the test strip in the middle. What do you have? What do you need? Your own, very own plant label. And you can write whatever you want on there. Isn't that magnificent? You can actually use this side if you wanted, because you can just write down at the edge, look, I could put tomato there on tomatoes. And factfully enough, I've got loads over here. So I've popped some tomatoes over there. And you've got your own plant label. Thanks very much for that, Darren. Really, really kind of you. You can use auto lines, and don't forget we're recycling. So I've got all my seeds that I didn't use last year either, and they will last a couple of years, believe it or not, seeds, if kept in the right. And in here I've got, I sowed these January, February, March last year, so I can have a look at them once again, save myself some money. Isn't that magnificent? And all sorts of sowed last year. There goes my sweet corn. So I've got a whole range of cauliflowers and broccolis, marigolds. Now, these are still on offer. I was in the shop yesterday, you still get buy one, get one free. Isn't that magnificent? Because some of the seeds I've noticed have now gone up to £4 a packet. Unbelievable. Lettuce, well, that's probably empty because we've had a lot of lettuce last year. Cucumbers, oh, there's some left in there. We'll get those sown actually immediately, straight away. So, recycle is what it's all about. Once again, thank you very much for watching Jeremy's Yorkshire Allotment Adventures. Next time, we'll get an update on the growing frame. And of course, some of these lovely little plants are coming on really nicely. In fact, the cauliflowers are doing incredibly. Look at those, they really do like it in here. Now the sun's come out, they're all bursting to become proper plants. Thanks for watching. Ta-ra for now. I'm distracted because my robin's back. Isn't that lovely? They probably won't let me take a picture of him. Ta-da.